Hey, Barry Ingram again, and I am here to put in the work. So let's talk about my loan origination team. It's not necessarily the same for everyone, but it could be similar in certain situations. So the way we do things here is we have a loan officer assistant, and a processor. Talk about the different roles. Loan officer will have, in my case, I have a sit-down conversation with you. I'm going to understand your goals. I'm going to understand your why. We're going to talk about rates. We're going to talk about programs. And we're going to talk about the entire process to make sure that I am providing you the service that you want and that I'm able to make decisions based on what your priorities are. If your priorities have the lowest payment, then I'm going to make sure that we construct things to be the lowest payment. If whatever your priority are, that's my goal as a loan officer. And it's my job to manage the entire process. The entire process is my responsibility. And I know real estate agents might disagree with me, but I feel like as loan officers, we're the most important people in the whole process because we get you the money. That's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. So, as a loan officer, I'm responsible for the whole process, and we actually do the origination, and that is where we actually disclose the loan and pick the rates and go and have our name on all the documents. But as a loan officer assistant, in my case, my loan officer assistant will assist me with getting your file ready. They will assist me after you've applied and pulled the credit. They'll assist me with looking at your debt ratios. I give them some interest rates to use. We'll look at bringing your bills. We'll look at the different paperwork that might be required to get your pre-approval, because we do a very thorough pre-approval. So they may be asking you for your pay stubs and child support orders and bank statements and things of that nature. The loan officer assistant is really acting for me while I'm out doing more loan origination type of activity. But they're actually making sure that there's quality behind your application so that when we submit it to the lender, we get approved. We want approved with conditions for every loan that we submit. And so the loan officer assistant works with me to get you all the way to pre-approval. Then when the excitement happens and you come back with the contract and we're ready to actually start the process of getting you the keys, that's when the processor takes over. The processor is going to be the one to actually register the loan with the lender, get the disclosures out, and make sure that the loan is lined up based on the parameters of that individual program, and work very closely with me with anything that comes up. They're going to be the ones that's calling your employer to make sure that we can verify your employment. They're going to be the ones that look at your pay stub and say, hey, this pay stub's a little bit old, we need the latest pay stub. They'll be the ones that are looking at your bank statements and say, hey, this bank statement shows that you have some deposits or some withdrawals. We're going to need to explain this. They're going to look at your credit report and they'll say, hey, we have inquiries that we need to explain. And the processor is going to be there for every step of the way while the loan is going towards clear to close. And when we come back with approval conditions, they're going to look at the conditions. The processor is going to look at these conditions, send you an email, CC me, and so we all know what all the conditions are. We're going to get ahead of the ball game to make sure that there's any conditions that we can clear or that we already know the answers to. But their job is to work with you to clear those conditions, get the documents, get the signatures, whatever we need so that we can get the clear to close. And once we get clear to close, the processor and the title company, they work to balance the loan. Sometimes the lender has a closer that balances the loan, and from there we can get you to the closing table. So 3 different roles: the loan originator, who's responsible for the entire process; the loan officer assistant, who helps the loan officer when he gets to pre-approval and stepping in if the processor needs help or to be looking over stuff; and then the processor, who really takes it from contract to close. So just a little tidbit about the team, and so you won't be overwhelmed when you got 2 or 3 people calling you. They call you based on where the loan is in the process and in the process of getting the keys. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help a brother get his numbers up. Have a great day. God bless you.